How was that, everyone? Little uncomfortable, a little weird. If you haven't used Vim before, like, why can't I use my mouse? So let's go ahead and walk through the exercise, and I'll tell you why Vim and why we're going to use Vim today for editing our files and not some of the other solutions. So I'm going to jump back to my terminal here. Hit clear. So the instructions were to navigate to your home directory. I am here, pwd. And I'm going to make a directory called temp again. So make dir temp. Oh, maybe I didn't delete it from last time. OK. And I'm just going to make it again. Dir temp. On make dir, if you want to make an extended, you want to like follow it. So if I want to, just a tip, if you want to say make dir -p, so I can say temp /foo/bar read-only file system. How did I get there? ls tmp. Maybe I do the wrong command. I'm going to look this up because now I need to know.
Do a / for temp.
Oh. Let's try the /. And I just use the arrow key to jump up to my history. Good call, /. So now, when you navigate in the temp, we'll see foo, we'll see bar. So the -p will let you make an extended file system like down and down and down, instead of like make a directory, go into that directory, make another directory, go into that directory, et cetera. And thanks for the tip on the dot in this case. So next, we're going to open Vim. So we can say VI. I think we can also say Vim. We'll try Vim. Yeah, you can say Vim, you can say VI. They both work. So now we are in command mode. So we can't really do anything. If you touch keys, you might get into a weird state like macro mode or things like that. We just say I. So now I'm in insert mode. We can see at the bottom it says insert. And now I'm just going to say hello. Not a whole lot there. That's really groundbreaking programming here. So I need to get out of command, or I need to get out of insert mode now. So I'm going to hit escape, and I'm going to hit shift:, and I say WQ if I want to write and quit. And now I can say cat test. Hey, it says hello. That's awesome. So a common way of this will happen to you at some point, I promise. You will say, you know, I edited this file, blah, 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 but I don't really like that. So you can hit escape, once we're back into primary mode, say undo. Pretty cool. Now, what if you say like, hey, you know, I don't really want to save this. So the challenge with Vim is if you do something, hello world, and you hit escape, and you're like, I just want to quit. So I'm just going to say Q. It's going to say, hey, you didn't save your file. So if you say Q, bang, that means do what I say. That means you're forcing it. So I've definitely done that many times where I'm editing a file and I didn't mean to. The undo doesn't work for some reason. And I'm like, what do? I don't want to save this. Just Q bang. And if you ever get stuck, and you will, don't worry. Vim feels unnatural. If you get stuck, escape, Q bang. Just what we talked about. You know, it's a common joke on the internet. You get stuck in Vim. It's really easy to do because people don't know. They're like, oh, just open this file and edit it. They read a tutorial online, but they don't really go into more detail about how all that works. There's a course by the Primogen, also a Netflix engineer, called Vim Fundamentals. And if you can see the length, it's 4 hours. 4 hours of Vim. So you can go really, really deep. We spent, what, 10 minutes on it? That's really all we need to know for today. But you can go really deep and become really productive if you want to. Fair warning, the people that I've seen at work use Vim are really, really efficient. But it takes a long time and dedication to become good at it, because it's just not a natural way of programming for most people. But if you do, you will become very efficient at it. There's also some links here about VIM. There's an entire wiki dedicated to VIM if you're wondering how hardcore people get. There's a cheat sheet telling you how to navigate around, how to find things very quickly. And then OpenVim is a nice set of animated examples and things like that. So again, like we said at the top of this course, everything we're doing here has so much more complexity that we're just not going to touch because we could spend an entire day on most of these topics. We could spend an entire day on shell scripting and things like that and how to use your terminal. We won't do that today. We're learning just enough to know what we need to do and to get you some familiarity with kind of how all these systems tie together.